Okay, let's go over our Veer play against Grigori's defense. Um, what we like to do is we don't block the DN. The DN is our read key, right? And we want our tackle to go down to backer. We want to block down, double team that guy, and then what we want to do is after we double team this guy, work to backside backer after we get movement and after the center bumps the guard forward. And we just want to down on this, down on this. Stock block on the outside like normal. And this guy can go to backer. And then we have this guy's just a little too far back. We want to be right there. We're going to have our Z goes in motion. So he could be our option guy, quarterback running option, and then we have our running back run and dive. Now the whole key to this play is being able to read this guy. So as a quarterback, we need, as soon as we're under center and we're about to say hike, we can say hike and not be looking straight forward. We want to be looking right at this DN. If this DN comes inside just a little bit, then we're going to take the ball and we're going to run option to the outside. If this DN stays or goes upfield for any reason, it's always just give the dive because we're going to create a wall effect and our running back better hit this hard so they can just run for as many yards as possible. All right. Um, I'll show you an example right here. So this is kind of how it goes. Quarterback, running back. They don't have our option guy here, but this still gives us a good look as they're down blocking to the 3 technique to the middle backer because they're in a different front than what we're going to go to, but they're leaving this DN. Quarterback's eyes on the DN. If that DN stays and doesn't move, he doesn't squeeze, we just give it so that the running back can just run off the line and then we run the option this way. All right. Give us another view. Then they do it again. It's a give, nice and easy. Now you see they're reading this side. Tackle goes to the linebacker, double team. The one to backside backer. And now this guy, this DN is actually knifing in. So quarterback takes it, and then we're going to run to the outside, and we're also going to have an option guy with us. That's the key to that. Here's another look as well. Alright, you read the DN, down block everyone there, backside work. DN steps up, he's looking in the backfield, the option, quarterback's reading him, so it's a give. And you got this lane right off these guys' block, and just give it to the running back, and let him get an easy, look at that. Got to 5, stumbled for an extra 5. Then we have the same thing over here. He stays up, just give it. Running back just, it becomes a wall. Running back just runs. We have the option to. So visually, those are what we're looking for, so you guys can see that. But we don't know with, sorry, we don't know if what kind of look they're actually going to give us, Grigori. Because sometimes, if this guy moves up here, this doesn't make a difference. All right. Because even if we don't block this guy, we're optioning off this guy. And then our S can go block a middle backer, or we could try to chip him or go to safety. Doesn't really matter that. But the thing that Grigori does that's a little bit different is they switch up the front. So this, we want to run this to the number 1 side. and the one is the one technique here. But what happens if they go like this and we call this play like that? So these guys switch up just a little bit. They go into their gaps. You get the one, you get the three over here. Now this is not advantageous for us to run this dive thing because we would block here, we would block here, dive goes straight, middle backers right there. We could definitely do the option off of it. What we can do, and we'll find out this in practice if we're smart enough to do that, and I'll leave this up to my quarterback, or we can audible to the opposite side because we want to run to this one technique. And we can still do everything we want from doing that. And how we do that is this guy is normally our option guy when we're going this way. Well, guess what? We could still do that too. We could just have him run like a bubble screen, right? And then our fullback should be right here. So then nothing would change if we can just audible it because we're going to go here, here, look for backer. He's going down for backer. Now, this is our read, and this is our pitch guy, right? We don't need the receiver over here anymore to block for us. We never really needed him to block for us. And then we just block here, outside receivers, they're stock blocking. But now we just read this right off the wall, and now we run option, okay? So we still have this, we just don't have motion, but we can get an audible call, right? And we're still doing all the same things where we read this DM. If this DM knifes in, quarterback takes it, and we run option against this guy. This guy stays right here, hand it off if he runs upfield, which Grigori loves to run upfield a lot. We just give it, and we'll just run this way. So we'll find out in practice if we can get an audible call to our veer option, basically. But this is how we kind of want to attack this defense. So it doesn't really matter what they line up. That'll be the goal